Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Reasonable Men. I'm your host, Marty McDonald, joined as always by Walter Davis and Abe Whitman.
Yeah.
Stay tuned tonight for a special announcement towards the end of the show, but for now, let's turn our attention over to Abe, who has a lot on his mind.
Yeah, I got a lot on my mind, Marty. Let me tell you about it. I'm going to tell you about this new garbage system we have, this garbage disposing, waste management we got in Shrewsbury. I'm going to tell you, I think it's stupid. It makes no sense to me, and I don't see any advantage in it whatsoever.
No, I don't see any. According to the town's website, the old hauler's contract expired, and the company offered a competitive price, whatever that means.
No, it means they're in bed together, is what it means, all right? You get these shady backroom deals going on, and so you got this waste management guy with a government position in Shrewsbury.
Abe, you know how I agree with everything you say, but that seems a little far-fetched. It actually sounds like a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, well, okay. Think of it like this, Walter. Let's say they get this client in, they get this new client in, and they get, new jobs. They get this governmental position. I mean, you really think that they're gonna say no to this sort of sweetheart deal?
Okay, but the government itself, I mean, wouldn't we know it if someone there used to work for waste management?
No. And here's why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because how easy is it to just leave something off of your resume? Like think about it.
Yeah.
It's that easy. You just delete the line and there you go. No one knows about it. I mean, think of it like this. How much do you really know about your soon-to-be ex-wife? Like, really? How much do you know?
I know her pretty well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? If I asked her, would she say the same thing? Like, what do you think?
She would probably say that she has a little bit more to learn, even though I haven't done anything contradictory to the information that's out there.
Exactly. So then how well do you really know her?
Well, I guess I don't know her as well as I thought since she's filing for divorce.
Precisely. And if you can't trust your wife, then who can you trust?
Nobody, I guess.
Exactly. And you know who you really can't trust? You can't trust the politicians. All right?
Okay.
So think about it like that. Does it make more sense to you now? You can't trust the politicians?
Yeah.
Your
It's
wife?
starting to click. It didn't make sense at first, but now I see where you're going with
I'm
that.
just,
So thank you.
Glad to be here. Glad to be of service.
Okay.
Especially after that beginning. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna move right along. Continue on this topic of the waste management, and I'm gonna give you a little anecdote, show you just how much this shit really starts to piss me off. All right, so I take out my garbage, and across the street, my neighbor, she takes out her garbage, and guess what? Her garbage gets collected 30 minutes. 30 minutes, an entire 30 before mine gets collected. How is that fair? Huh? How is that fair? All right? I thought men and women were supposed to be equal now or something like that. Well, why is it that she gets to bring her trash barrels down 30 minutes before mine? All right? You got an idea? You got an idea out there as to how this makes sense? All right? Give us a call. The number's on the screen. Give us a call. Send us a text. Why not? Let me hear your stupid, insipid, coward-ass arguments. I'd love to take them apart, dismantle them. Or if you're really feeling bold, you could always send us an email. Email's right there at the bottom. Send us an email. I don't know. Give us, take a swing. Why not?
Yeah. It's, I'm just as annoyed as you. That's why I stopped bringing my garbage down to the curb and decided to take care of it myself.
Okay, that does sound like a whole lot of extra work.
No, it's not. So what I do is I take all the trash in the house, I shove it up inside the chimney, and then I set it on fire.
So wouldn't that just stink up the entire house, though? I mean, what does your soon-to-be ex-wife think about this?
Well, Fiona and I don't have a sense of smell due to a college-related incident.
What happened?
I'd prefer not to say.
Wait, didn't you say you could smell that libtard we had on the show a few weeks ago?
Oh, yeah.
You said he smelled like fruit, I think.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, fruit.
I don't have a sense of smell.
Okay, we're going to move right along here. Walter, I do have a sense of smell.
Yep. Well, I will lay it out for you. And for the folks at home as well. So here's what I'd like you to do. If you could gather up your trash, bring it out to the backyard and set it on fire. Now, the first thing you're going to say is, isn't that going to cause another hole in the ozone layer or the polar ice caps to melt? Wrong. What it is going to do, it's going to make the air in Shrewsbury really stinky. And if enough people participate in this, it will get those do-nothing congressmen and selectmen of Shrewsbury to finally get off their butts and do something about the stinky air and get us a good trash removal service. One like we used to have. And hopefully, before the end of this winter, we'll get that old one back. And they were fair, they were balanced, they were honorable, and unbiased.
Yeah, I just want to say, Walter, I think that's a brilliant idea.
Thank you.
You know, so from my perspective, I would probably take it even further. I would say, what if we only had one truck that would come around for both trash and recycling? Because as far as I'm concerned, they're going to the same place, right? Well, I mean, why does it matter that I got to separate out my cardboard from my candy bar wrappers?
Doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense at all. And so having this topic brought up, perfect segue into our next part, because we're going to.
I just want to point out that we still don't have a new police department. When's that going to happen?
You're right, Marty. We don't have that police station yet. But I'll tell you this. It's on its way. Anyway, we're going to move on to our next.
You don't want to talk about.
No, we have that special announcement, right? That we're gonna read right now.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Okay. Right there. Fellow truth seekers and communist baby killing dope fiends alike.
Communist baby killing dope fiends don't watch this show.
Yes, they do, Marty. Yes, they do. Trust me, they do, okay? They think we're funny for some reason. It won't be funny when we're on top and you're on the bottom. When we have the power to kick you around. I'm not funny at all! It has come to our attention that our videos have not been edited to our liking. SMC has not distributed them in an appropriate manner, and they have betrayed our trust. While we still come here in order to get our message out to the public, we have decided that from now on, I will post them on my YouTube channel in the manner they were meant to be viewed. We have heard just as much as anyone else the rumors of what goes on behind the screen, and to that I say, it's amazing what you can do with computers these days. But to violate our trust and make our show some sort of laughingstock is not funny. If you really don't like what we have to say, change the channel. If you really want to have a word with us, feel free to send an email, but that's only if you're tough, and as far as I can tell, everyone in this town's bones are made of rubber. I will post the videos as they were meant to be seen tonight.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. I'll wrap up.
Okay.
Well, it seems like we're out of time, and that's been another exciting episode of Reasonable Men. I'm your host, Marty McDonald. Good night. See you next week.